Hi all. We are solving question number 26 now. This is section C and the question is of 3 marks. So yeah, stakes are high. The question says a trader has 3 different types of oils which have different volumes. So the volumes are 870, 812 and 638. These measurements are in liters. What we have to find is least number of containers of equal size. Okay, which will be required to store all of the oil, and the oil should not get mixed. So it's basically this question, what it is trying to say is, let's say if I were to assume easier numbers, if someone wants an analogy, the numbers can be 10, 15, and 25. Now 10, 15, and 25 is the liters, and I want to store this. And everybody right now knows that this is divisible into 2 buckets of 5, 3 buckets of 5, 5 buckets of 5. So basically 5 is the number here in which oil is getting stored. It is not getting mixed. So mixing is not happening. And the containers are of equal size. That's what we have to do here. Now, what mind did I apply here in 10, 15, and 25? If you look at it, I simply did find the HCF of these 3 containers, right? Now to find the HCF, the highest common factor, here I'll be using the division lemma. So for that, now that we are thorough with the concept, we just need to use division lemma here to be able to solve this. So that's what we'll do. 870 is equal to 812 into what we can do here, 1 plus what remains, 58, right? 812 is equal to 58 into what can be done here. 10 times is 580. 2 times is 116. 580, 969696. 812. Let's add 116 one more time. 6, 6, 2, 10, 11, 8. Okay, this goes. So 58 into 2 times we use 50. Okay, 15 into 14 plus 0. Now, if that's the case, we all know HCF for these quantities is 58. Now that we know this, what we have to do, we have to find with 638. So let's do that. Let's see what happens here. So this is 638 is equal to 58 into, again, 10 times is 580. Next, 580, what should I add? 58. Yeah, done. Right, 5, 8 and 5, 3, 6, 8. So 58 into 11 plus 1. 11 plus 0. As soon as you see this, you're like, oh, nice, good stuff. Like for all of these big terrible numbers also, we have found the HCF. And since we have found the HCF, we are able to say that if we have 58 containers each storing the oil, there will be no mixing and all will be of equal size. But yeah, you have to find how many containers do you need, right? So what you have to do is 870 divided by 58. So if you do that, what do you get? 812 we reached by 14, right? So yeah, I think by 15 we should reach 870. Just add this 8 into 6, 7. Yes. So this is 15 containers for 870 liters. Now you want to know for 812 how many will you need? So that we have already found 14. And you want to know for 638 how many do you need? That again we have already found, which is 11. But the answer is still not here. The answer would be the sum of these. You wanted the least number of containers, so that is 15 plus 14 plus 11, which will be 29 plus 10, 30, and 40. 40 is your correct answer, which is the least number of containers, which obviously are of equal size. They have the size as 58 liter, will be required to store all of the oil without getting any of it mixed.